Hi everybody, it's Az here from HeelvsBabyface. No intro when we have news like this. Again, it doesn't kind of feel appropriate. So this is more bad news for people. I say it's not bad news for the gaming industry in as much as they don't care. And I'm talking about these companies here that I'm going to be talking about. They don't care. They don't care about the human cost of what's going on. I'm just going to say it, folks. Activision Blizzard have shown the rest of the gaming scum out there. It's okay to get rid of it. It's okay to get rid of people. People don't matter. People don't matter. All that matters is that we can make a game, get a game that we can monetize through the eyeballs. That's all that matters. That's the lightning that they want to strike. They're not looking at making a good game and just putting a good game out there and selling the damn thing. No, it's got to be something that can be sold, microtransaction, battle passed, season pass, loot boxed, and whatever else they want to stick onto it. The human cost doesn't matter. These people don't care about people. Activision Blizzard are living proof of that. Living proof of that. 800 odd people gone. Record, historic year in terms of revenue. Why? Because they're all working off non-sustainable models. That's why. And so we're now seeing what is the next thing that goes when it comes to making those extra profits for the shareholders. What is the next thing that goes? And the next thing is people. That's what goes. That is the next thing on their list of things to cross off in their ever... It's an infinite, because it's never going to stop, in their infinite search for more profit. And when they hit the quarterly targets next time, they're just going to want more. And the next time, they're just going to want more. And they're going to have to try and find new ways to either cut costs or monetize games, and the way that gamers are pushing back to the monetization in the gaming industry right now, because it's fucking ridiculous. This is what happens. It now becomes a human cost. Oh, sorry. It just really angers me. So we got two announced companies today, EA and ArenaNet, who are going to do huge job cuts. I'm going to start with ArenaNet. You're probably aware, of course, ArenaNet are the makers of Guild Wars 2. They're the main games that they pump out. And these articles coming from Kotaku, I'll link them in the description box down below, as always. And it says, the studio behind the popular game Guild Wars and Guild Wars 2 informed employees yesterday they are planning big layoffs. According to a person who is there, although ArenaNet did not give out exact numbers, and they may not yet be finalised. Rumours floating around the studio signal that a significant number of people will be let go. Now, there is something that both of these have in common. And they talk about lack of games, and they talk about cancelled games. Both of these articles. Song Yi-yoon, the CEO of Korean publisher NC Soft, that in itself says everything that you need to know, really, which owns ArenaNet, emailed, so kind, employees this afternoon with the news, our live game business revenue is declining as our franchises age. Delays in development on PC, cancellations, delays, and mobile have created further drains against our revenue projects. While our operating costs in the West have increased, she wrote, where we are is not sustainable. Even they are admitting these models are not sustainable, and it is going to set up, and it's not going to set up for future success. So, what gets cut? People. Now, there are currently about 400 odd people working at ArenaNet, and they've been working on a number of unannounced projects, according to one person familiar with what's going on at the company. However, that person said slow development progress combined with lack of new games in 2018 and 2019 has led to a financial squeeze. Because they've always got to be hitting those targets. Companies seemingly nowadays can no longer have the luxury of actually working on a quality game. And when you get messed around with monetization projects by the publisher, when you get messed around by how the structure of a game's going to be to monetize it, when you get messed around as to when it's going to actually come out, you get Anthem. You get Anthem. When you mess around also with a company and you don't play to their strengths, you play to your greed, you get Anthem, which releases today. A game which has been in development for 5 years and is empty. Empty and soulless and repetitive and dull because it's part of this new wave of live services. Live bloody services, which just translates to fuck 'em with microtransactions. That's all that it translates to. Oh, Jesus. Just Mother of Mary. So, we don't know exactly how many yet. And this is ArenaNet. Now, if I jump over here now, oh, guess what? EA's Australian studio hit by massive layoffs. Again, Activision Blizzard leading the way in scummery, leading the way in showing you that the cost of human lives doesn't matter. And of course they don't matter, because if the gamer doesn't matter, the person who's meant to be the audience, oh wait, no, we're the audience, but the customer is the shareholder. Duh! Come on, get it together, boy. If they've shown that they can dehumanize us, why the hell not should we even assume that they don't dehumanize their own members of staff? They're just cattle. They're just cattle to push out the product. Jesus, this industry's just scum. It's just full of scummery. So, EA is saying, following hundreds of job losses, Activision Blizzard, and redundancies, sackings. Just say what it is. They're not being made redundant. They're sacking them. Just tell it how it is. You can say redundancies. You can say layoffs. We can say job losses. They're being sacked to make way for more profit. EA has begun a massive round of layoffs at its development studio in Melbourne. Why not? Why not? Fire Monkeys, which was created in 2012 as EA merged with Iron Monkey Studios and Firemint, is one of the largest development houses in Australia. Focused exclusively on mobile development, the company is responsible for making Real Racing 3, as well as The Sims Free Play and Need for Speed No Limits. So more job losses. Real Racing 4 apparently was cancelled earlier in the week. And of course, if you're working on a project which has been cancelled, then you might as well just expect to get sacked. So, what is it? ArenaNet told employees, let's go back to this one, look at this here. ArenaNet told employees to be giving out severance of 2 months. Wow. Much hero. Such wonderful. God, dear, oh God. Yeah, so if you're working on a cancelled project, as we've got here as well, if you're working on a cancelled project, you might as well just start packing up your bags, folks. Might as well just start packing up your bags. You are now surplus to requirements. You're not needed by these companies anymore. They need, and somebody sent me through a survey yesterday from EA, a mobile survey, and it was just about mobile games, and that was all it was about. And it was very clear, and it said to itself, it made itself very clear this is only about mobile games. And I answered one question, and I answered the question negatively, and it kicked me off the survey. It's just like, oh, we don't need you anymore. We don't need you anymore. We're only interested in finding out information from people that actually put money into mobile games. If you answer no to these questions, oh, no, quick, get rid. Not the audience that we want. So I'm really sorry for the people at ArenaNet. I suppose you weren't helped by that freaking idiot Jessica Price. Jesus Christ, what an absolute moron she is. You got a pretty bad rep there. I'm not saying that that's got anything to do with this, but obviously it gave ArenaNet a bit of a bad rep, and anyone who was interested in Guild Wars 2 might have been very wary to step away from that. But ultimately, this is about the churn. It's about churning out games that can be monetized, not churning out games that can just be sold. Make a game, sell a game. Oh, no. The industry doesn't do that anymore. The industry doesn't do that anymore. No. You got to make a game, monetize it, 5 times monetize it, as you've done with Call of Duty Black Ops 4. Buy it. Season pass, microtransactions, battle pass, loot boxes. There you go. There's the mecca. There's the mecca of games, folks. It's not good game. It's not release a good game, make a good game, release a good game, have somebody buy a good game. No. Oh, industry is just going to pot. And I'm sorry, but if you work within the gaming industry right now, you're on notice. You're on notice that you no longer matter when it comes to profits. You will be cut. You will be got rid of. If it can open the doorway to restructure and maximize profits for the company, yeah. See ya. They don't care. They don't care. They'll just get the smaller groups working on these more monetizable games. So there we go, folks. No reason to say I hope you enjoyed the vid. But if you found this video informative, do give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. All my social media links and stuff are in the description down below. And I'll be back with some more stuff very soon. You take care. Have a good day. Bye for now.